Stand to MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech Advanced 3062 as we get into the campaigns of Bubba's Boyz. And last time, well, we currently are taking another Flashpoint. Although KOgre managed to fail one Flashpoint, he's managed to redeem himself in the second mission after getting hit by a coil gun, which ripped his mech half apart. That did not stop our ranger from fighting back, and he managed to smash his way through most of the convoy on his own before returning to help pummel the rest of them into the ground. Alrighty, let's go break our contract because I've done this Flashpoint from the other direction before and I want to see what it'll do this time. So, we have MechWarriors who are leveling up. We don't have to take this mission right away, and we're not going to because I need to take a look at my busted up Ostsol. Pete Alexa. That's hello from the future. Alright, let's fix that. The case was, I don't know if it was helpful or not, but it's there. And somehow didn't break. All of this exploded, but the case is still there. That's pretty cool, actually. Do I have coils? I do not. I never bothered to buy any. We're going to have to make sure we look into that. Because from what we just saw in a coil gun, a weapon like a coil is absolutely ideal for how we're currently using the Ostsol. In the meantime, we're going to reload up the Ostsol with all his missing equipment because, well, we need to rock and roll with this sucker, and he's quite powerful, and we need to keep using him. So you guys, 12 guys along. Now they're discussing all coils are lasers? Wait, really? I thought the small, well, I'm looking for the small coil, which is a support weapon. But yeah. So need a ton of machine gun ammo. Because I like to make it symmetrical. Ooh, give me a ton of high explosive machine gun ammo. Let's see. Each shot from the machine gun does +1 damage, minus 50% crit chance. That's fine. We'll rock and roll with it, and then give me a pair of medium lasers. Bog standard medium lasers, if you please. I have no interest in doing anything quite too crazy with them. Pop to the top. And there we go. The mech will be fixed in 6 days for 200,000 Seables that I don't have. Interesting. Yes, the high explosive ammo for the additional damage. Now we're going to be doing 4 damage per shot instead of 3 damage per shot, which over the course of 24 shots is going to actually be pretty significant at that point. We're dealing basically an AC-20 with machine guns. I love it. We do need to sell a little bit of stuff just to make sure that this variant can actually be constructed. We shall sell our absolutely worthless AC-2s and our mostly worthless AC-5s. And we should probably sell our fairly worthless AC-10s as well. But I'm not going to. Alright, patch that up. Let's get our Ostsol back on the field in 6 days, and then we'll go grab that mission. So we're going to chill out. We'll get Demon Forge and Pyro out of the brig. Because those two decided they wanted to have a brawl in the middle of my hallway. There we go. Ostsol ready to rock. Back to my mech bay. Actually, no. Back to my barracks. What am I saying? We need to get to pick up the Flashpoint as soon as we level up our pilots. You're doing good. KOgre is apparently still injured for another 9 days. Sorry, KOgre. I'm not going to be waiting for you. Maybe we should bring Sprog. Yes, let's bring Sprog. He will be coming with us on this mission, in case anybody's wondering why the dead weight is there.
MechWarrior training.
To League 20, doing good. Leveled him up. And Redgar will pick up a level of guts, giving her him an additional level of health. Time to motivate. Alright, command center, let's go rock and roll. My head cannon, you go to kick enemy over, it doesn't work, so you just stare at him until he goes or critical. That's how it works. Yes, you have a pilot as of last time. Alright, part of the Flashpoint. Drop my pilots in. You get to drive an Ostsol. Actually, no, I don't want you to. Do I want you driving an Ostsol? You're actually equipped to drive the Ostsol a little bit. A little bit. Not amazingly, but a little bit. So yeah, rock and roll. Eskar Sprog. Sweeping sunshine, mopping rain, painting rocks, stripping and waxing the floors, all of the two shrub. Not that I would know about these things or anything. What are your traits? You are currently a sensor lock and a steady footing. So tactics or punchiness. Take your pick in which direction you want to end up going with. Did it for college and didn't get much. Yes, we're going to have a good time with this one. We'll finish up the Flashpoint. Hopefully everything will be good. Tactical genius, art imitating life. So you want to go towards tactical genius? I mean, I suppose if you want a +1 for your initiative and that's it. But, you forgot raking lines in the dirt. Oh, so you guys did the whole, God, what's it called? The Sand Garden Meditations. Look at it from that direction. See, you were just being cultured, that's all. But tactical genius is now at the end of the tech tree, which is weird. Or is it? Or don't you have such a luck? Or I forget which one. We'll find out. It'll be interesting. The faster this thing moves, the more powerful it becomes. I should really pay more attention to my pilots and what I actually put them into. Like, I have a vague idea, but sometimes I just toss pilots into whatever needs filling. And Sprogue over here is actually going to be able to do something. Yeah, Sign Garden try to take positions instead of the volleyball court.
Command interface.
Alrighty, let's. Oh god, it's the defend base, isn't it? I hate defend base. It's so boring. Apparently, also we have a graphical glitch, so that's fun. Alright, 4 buildings must survive, 8 remain. Defend the surrounding structures. Defeat the first lance, which is just the vanguard thing. So the defend the surrounding structures is the normal. Oh, Sprogue's going to sleep now. Perfect timing to field them in. When he's gonna go hit the sack. So disappointing, Sprogue. So disappointing. Gonna throw you right into the middle of the enemy and see how you like it.
Alright, let's get down to
Good night, Sprogue. So Sprogue generally acts as our community manager for things. By the way, if this is your first time managing to catch us, do make sure you hit that follow button so that you too can get notifications every single time we go live. Or better yet, join our Discord and you'll get an even more accurate notification of when we go live, rather than Twitch's idea of, oh, he went live 2 hours ago, which happens a lot. Alright, what do we got? Didn't catch that one, but we have a... Stop scrolling away. I need to kill this lance. We got a 100 fire support tank and a Firestarter Omni. Omnis are easy pickings because they have the XL engine. Knock out a torso, blow up the whole map. Piece of cake. I said it when you had to do the little grenade hole. Yeah. So we'll just surge everybody on forward. And no, you don't get to stop the fighting position collapses. You get to dig it again until it meets proper standards. That seems reasonable. Alright, where's Sprug? Sprug is not in range to fight anybody, so I'm actually not going to move him up. I'm going to wait until I can get something really well done to him. Get the moonshine into cover. Well, not really cover, but self-defense, I suppose. And I don't really want to pop you with these because I don't think it's going to be all that accurate. But we may as well just chuck a couple of shots his way. Not able to connect, but we'll come up. Yes, Firestar Omnis are horrible. I can't believe I ever used one. In our Tortugan campaign, Howl's campaign, she had a Firestarter Omni as part of her company for quite some time. It actually went into some really dangerous environments too. But we had basically rigged it to be a cooker, and it was quite good at it.
I'm here.
Oh good, you're in range now. Thank you. Make sure we run up the machine guns. We'll also make sure that we're driving on high explosive ammunition. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, come back. And let's rock and roll.
There. Okay.
It was too brutal to be shown on television what he just did. And mine bullets. Firestarter destroyed. Piece of cake. That's why you never field these things. Normal Firestarter, fine. But Firestarter Omnis, not so much.
I'm on the clock.
Let's bring Bubba on forward. Let's make sure he can cause some pain himself. Not quite going to get the shot I want, but we'll position ourselves for the future. 37 accuracy? Sure, why not? Ooh, 2 hits out of that one. I'll take that. Sprogue Steel Thunder. Well, yes, he's certainly utilizing it as best as he can. And of course they're going to attack the medium buildings while completely ignoring me. I totally forgot about that. I've been too aggressive. Forgot you need to spread your shots out on everybody to make sure that everybody dies. Alright, let's bring forth the Cat o' Nine Tails. It's a terrible mech, but it's here. So we're going to split our fire just to make sure that we attract their attention properly. So, multi-target. Ooh, it's a flea. Ooh, it's an MRM flea. That's actually really good. Wow, this mech manages to cook itself without even trying. So, blast away. Oh, managed to miss with all of the weapons in that one. And the Firestarter also missed with all of them. But we've now made them actually notice us. So we can work with that one.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative
So we're going to basically beat the ever crap out of them with melee focus damage.
Eyes on hostile reinforcements.
Oh, good. Perfect timing. So KOgre, well, not KOgre, Sprogue will be able to kill one per round if he wants to. And if they don't move all that fast, I can absolutely beat the ever-living crap out of them. Which, unfortunately, you moved incredibly quickly. You're all light mechs, so that's supposedly somewhat effective. MRMs on a fleet is a genius idea, and I should have thought of it. Hunter tank, unfortunately, has not been pinged by us just yet, so he's going to continue to work with him. Yeah, I know. The negative damage line is really dumb.
What do you want?
Like, we know what they mean, but it's still pretty dumb.
Hey,
You're going to get up here, and you're going to hit the flea. Just to make sure that he kind of, you know, implodes.
let's go.
Hi. Oh, you missed. How could you miss, Sprout? Managed to open him an arm and damage some actuators, but who cares? You missed the flea. Oh no. God, they come from all directions. We gotta kill their spotters.
I'm on the clock. What do
You have got to... Well, he's a normal fire starter, which is actually a bit of a problem. Because that means he's not gonna pop.
All right, let's get down.
Hello. And...
Cream of the crop.
Good
will
hit.
rise
You have to continue to work with that one. Flea is a pocket mech. Is they missed? Alright.
What
Delete.
now?
The moonshine can hurt many, many things. If I hit you with 75 damage pretty much anywhere, you would cease to exist. So I'm gonna go do that.
Advancing.
See if I can't make him.
I'd rather
That's
weapon,
not quite the
but
level of cease to exist as I was anticipating, if I'm completely honest. I'm gonna have to gang up 3 mechs on a single flea. There's something really wrong about that. He's being trained Sprogue the way, Mechfu.
Waiting for orders.
Sprogue does not like me. Oh my god, you're such a terrible mech at the moment. This mech really is terrible. There's really kind of no getting around that. It's just awful.
10-4.
There we go. No more flea. Gone. Sweep the like. No, the flea has just ceased to exist. And then you're gonna kind of walk right here.
I'm
See if you can't box him in a little bit. Just to slow him down. That's all I need. Reserving down to 6. Not sure why. Have the rest of them walk away.
Help, I'm getting flanked.
Moonshine getting shot in the back, but who really cares? The Moonshine has things handled. Quick draw with a pair of snub-nosed PPCs is not exactly in trouble. And more fire towards that medium reinforced building. But I will stomp you out this round, and you will cease to exist after that.
What do you want?
I would like to kill you. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that. You don't really deal a lot of melee damage, which, you know, is less than ideal. So let's go utilize
I'm on the clock.
our energy weapons from point blank range. I mean, if he's gonna give me the shot, I may as well take advantage of it. Precision strike, center torso. Good night, sir.
Attitude adjustment coming right up.
I think we fixed his back by removing it. Drop the elbow.
Legally obligated to inform you I'm paid per kill.
Ready. Now we got the rest of the fire support brigade up there, causing more twin large laser attacks. I'm gonna guess a rifleman. I have no reason to fully believe that, but I'm just gonna guess it. Because if I'm right, I'll look incredibly genius. Yeah, that'll kill you. Tap on him. From behind. Maximum accuracy, maximum pressure. 150 damage coming your way, sir. And boot. Gone. Initial alliance defeated. That'll be additional monies in our pockets.
Enemy
You guys think a
vehicle
blackjack? Yeah, the BJ2, is it? With the twin larges? Oh, they're starting to get into closer range, so they're going to actually start hurting the buildings. Alright, Sprogue.
I'm here.
Go investigate. That's what you're here for.
I'll try.
So I guessed rifleman, and KOgre guessed blackjack. Although the blackjack is probably the better choice, if I'm completely honest. So I will scan you. Reveal your secrets to me, sir. It's a crab, we were both wrong. Yes, they do make a large laser blackjack. It's really good, actually. Alright, we gotta get their attention. And we gotta get their attention quickly. Redgar, you have lots of weapons. You're not very good at using any of them, but you have lots of them.
Acknowledge.
Actually, no, that's not true. Redgar's a good pilot. The mech is just bad. Have the AC-10? No, that's not gonna help you. PPC off. Fire the gun.
Acknowledge.
Ooh, hit the snout. Good job. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, it has double heat sinks on it, which is one of the things that makes it really good. Alright, Talik in the moonshine. In the moonlight, Talik can be seen.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
What I want is to see multiple targets and not be able to engage either of them. So we'll pick the more dangerous of the two and then we'll fight them. So we've got a grasshopper, which is quite dangerous, and a javelin, which is not really that dangerous. So target the grasshopper. Accuracy's not all that good, but that's not why we're here.
Might hurt.
Wait a second, what? Oh, right. Wrong mech. Still, it was important. We'll be able to run up on him soon. And we'll take care of that. Yeah, I was actually meaning to move Talik into position to do that. But that'll be just fine. So we'll cast a little bit of fire over towards the fire javelin. That'll get the rest of their attention. And if we can kill all of them, that would be obviously the ideal result. That crab's incredibly vulnerable at the moment. But I'm going to see if I can't precision strike out the javelin. I don't think he can handle 2 people. No, he can't handle 2 PPCs to the face, but it's a start. Oh wow, he's also guarded. Then Bubba's going to need a little bit of time to get in the range to do anything. But his Ostrock is quite quick. Just the grasshopper hits the crab. Jesus, bro. Well, he recognized the greater of the 2 threats. It worked out, right? That's how that works? Oh, so much evasion. I love this Ostrock. I don't think it has a Guardian ECM in it either. So he's just operating on pure awesomeness. Right, bring the cat of nine tails to the water where it needs to be. Because in the water I can hide it from, you know, temperature and problems. Aha, the PPC will work, so I can fire this and let the gun settle. So I'll ignore you for now, and we'll just put a little bit more pressure onto this crab. And once I get into the water, then the fun can begin. Yes, we did want their attention. Because if they ignore the buildings and just focus on us, we can annihilate this whole thing. Ostrock and Ostsol are decent chassis. Generally haven't been amazing with them, but I've never been disappointed. Yeah, they're kind of meh to me. They don't... They're just missing some of the design cues that I look for to be really cool. But they are solid mechs. I mean, our company's currently anchored by 2 of them, so I can't really speak down too much on them. It's clear they're quite effective at what they do. Let's bring them in, Shannon.
Boy, here we go.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who's like a big rifleman fan. That's sort of more the aesthetic that I go for. But yeah, different people are gonna like different types of mechs. I like crabs. Crabs are pretty cool soldier type mechs. Also incredibly weak legs, which, you know, makes them easy targets for, you know, knocking them completely out of the park. So if we can just get you into a position, we'll use Bubba to see if we can't burn off his other leg. Might be pretty easy to do. Accuracy is high. Lasers are out. Unfortunately, he still managed to miss one. But that got both legs and also apparently managed to murder the pilot. 3 salvage points, I'll take it. I like the look of the rifleman. It looks like something we would actually build. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely 1 point in its favor. You're going to rush on in towards him, and you're just going to start making him regret life. Because you have high explosive machine gun ammo, and that's going to be fun. And then next round, you're going to punch him, and it's going to get him worse. Structure exposed. Oh, God. He's in trouble already. He hasn't even had a chance to do anything. My favorite mech based on looks is the Catapult K2, which is more dangerous than I think. Because it's got the gigantic cannon ears. Yeah, K2s are pretty intimidating looking.
Okay, you can cut it out now.
Alright, Rekar, you're up. You're the last one. Can you just shoot from here and, you know, not blow up because of temperature? No. No, that's not a thing you do. It's not a cataphracty thing to do. God, I gotta rebuild this thing so much.
Firing.
PPC. Missed a PPC. Just in the sombrero. Hey, that's the rifleman too. This is sombrero. Separate the saucer section. Yes. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Alright, Sprog.
Hey.
Oh, you don't see it anymore. The brilliant jerk. Gonna use another word that was much less flattering, but trying not to be too vulgar. They wanted to add AWACS to it. They succeeded. 17% is awful. Did still manage to hit him.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
What I should have done was I should have had Talik sensor lock the grasshopper so I could have punched him.
Let's make some bad
But that mistake was mine.
high speed.
Lasers. So 17%. So I'm just kind of Hail Marrying it. He's standing in the middle of a mineral field, so we're obviously not going to hit him with that much evasion. The fact that we hit him with the PPC at all was kind of ridiculous.
However, this will mostly be
Reserve. Let's give him the move. He'll come out of cover. High. Fire the large laser. All of that. Totally worthless. Yeah, that's 70% got it with a chance of out 4. Indeed. Sprog. Sprog can get behind him. Oh, what a bad day he's about to have.
Okay, let's go.
Cloudy with a chance of high explosives
Going hand to
coming
hand.
right towards him.
Yes.
And mind bullets! His mind fu is not as powerful as KOgre's. KOgre's would have blown him into little tiny bits. Oh good, we can get him into the water. Thank God, now we can actually use this mech. Gotta rebuild this thing on lines that actually make sense. Okay, hit him in the leg, hit him in the chest, hit him in the shoulder. Is that gonna separate his shoulder? Yeah, it'll break his medium laser.
Bet that hurt.
And he's unsettled, as one might be, when suddenly realizing that they're facing 2-on-4 odds. Probably not their most brilliant position to be in. Watched your arena fight this morning where Bubba jumped every round and sent the turn line. Yeah, that got annoying. That got annoying really quick. Like, it's a great... Ooh. Oh, that's painful. Make it more painful. Pilot bell out of your mech.
Like a critical hit.
They wanted it.
I'm on the clock. What
He's
do you
gonna
want?
sit in that mech, he's gonna fight it out.
I'm here.
Moonshine. Chase down the enemy. I mean, you'll face both, so we can make a better decision if we find out that he's utterly impossible to hit. He's not utterly impossible to hit. If I tapped on a precision strike, how are we dealing with here? 50s? Sure, why not? Let's see if we can't blow his mech apart.
If you say so.
I'm investing a lot in you. There we go. Managed to still hit him. And
On the clock.
Bubba.
What do you want?
I want you to kind of finish off this target, if you don't mind. I think you could do a great job laserizing him. In fact, let's even take the chance. We'll go first face.
One attitude
2,
adjustment
3, 4.
coming right
Still managed
up.
to miss 2 shots. Not good. Not good at all, but the pilot's feeling stressed, which was kind of the goal.
Commander?
You're just going to stand still and you're going to open fire with everything you got. Although, maybe not everything you've got, because I'm reminded that you have ammunition that can explode, and I'd rather not do that.
Engaging target.
So maybe just most of what you've got. Long-winded, hard to dissect here. Sounds like Bane in a Darth Vader helmet. Wait, what?
Coordinates received.
I sadly very the text voice back is old. I don't know. I still quite like it. I think it paves the way for more voice packs, which I'm definitely looking forward to. I had quite a few additional voices in my copy of XCOM. Alright, gonna slip up right behind you, and we're gonna finish this job, right?
There. Okay.
Pilot, get out of the
I'd
mech.
rather use
Just
weapons,
be out.
but
God. Yeah, he's out. Pilot is out of there. 3 salvageable parts. We'll take it.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Talik, chase him down. I want his hide. I'll have your guts for goddess. Sure, why not? Shoot his shoulders.
targeting for an alpha strike.
It's not about whether or not I hit a specific part. It's just about hitting him.
I'm on the clock.
Oh, I was hoping to kill him this round too. Nah, that's probably not going to happen. Because it's the last round that we must defend on.
High speed.
So if we could have killed everybody, we would have gotten a bonus. It's not a huge bonus, but bonus nonetheless. Absolutely nothing. I think you need to adjust your audio settings. What, for the text voice pack or for me?
Waiting for
And
orders.
Ricker. Rock you right on in up here.
Copy
And we
that,
just need to be
Commander.
careful to make sure that you're not annihilating yourself through flames.
Roger. Target confirmed.
Would have been really cool if you managed to kill that. But that's the end of that.
Mission
Victory
successful.
is ours. And lives have been saved. I think you did, who's talking about Wizlot? Oh, yeah. Oh, we are not playing Scrabble. I'm using your words. Hey, laserization is a known phenomena, clearly. It's when you blast your lasers right over the face of a mech and just suddenly everything goes blank. Going to do another mission? Possibly. We're going to see what ends up happening. So I made 111,960 C-bills, which is not bad. Minimal damage to the entire company, and minimal damage to those buildings. Kind of want the crab, because I think I've got crab parts to build. Or did I sell the crab? I don't remember. Grasshopper, I'm not really all that interested. It's an interesting mech, but it's a vanilla mech. I think I'll grab the crab, though. Ooh. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're grabbing stuff. Tracer rounds. Might not be a terrible idea. Rod lower, 280 engine, MRMs, small laser, machine guns. No coils, sadly. That would be just too much fun to be had. Alright, we'll grab the single crab part. Lock that in. Yeah, we got 2 of the crab parts, so not bad. Picked up a large laser as well, some machine guns. And the tracer ammunition I wanted. Don't we have big claw parts? We do not. Because the game was cruel about the fact that we won the mission, but he cheated. And apparently that means he wins. So, getting around behind the back of a mask and ferrofiber for the melee Ostrich. Oh, I suppose mask would work on the melee Ostrich, doesn't it? We're going to have to take a look at that. Crap, right. Yeah. Get behind a Hunchback and he has no armor, and unfortunately we didn't take the time to rebuild him for melee combat, which would have been really funny if we just kept running around in circles on him and just punching him in the face. Maybe death from aboving a couple of times. Just making him absolutely hurt in all ways. But in the end, I think the Galleon was the thing that took us out. Alright, has to I think we won, right? Or is there another mission to this? Popcorn, yes. Everybody's... Oh yeah, she kills herself at the end of this. I remember. Yeah, I've tried both paths on that mission. It's just a terrible one. The Ostrich, I propose vernacular of the Mostruck. We got a good AC5. We got a lower arm behemoth, which adds 50 stability damage, which is kind of worthless to us. Although the hand is quite nice. Unfortunately, our Ostrich can't take that hand. And an urban mech part, just in case you needed something. Wow. +2 accuracy and you pair it with stability damage. How terrible is that? Although the payout of the million C-bills is great. That'll put us in the black for the next 3 months. Take me to my mech bay. I have an Ostrich to look at. So where is my Ostrich? Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. So if we wanted to make this thing even faster, I don't know if I can have a supercharger on top of mask. To find out. Boop. 3 tons. Yeah, we can do it. And the armor. Not quite enough is there. So what can I shed for 1.5 tons? I'm tempted to just drop the medium lasers. They're mostly worthless. So, medium laser comes off, medium laser comes off. That gives me 0.5 ton. I don't have enough space in order to put that in armor or something. This thing's gonna be fast. It's gonna be so fast. Guardian ECM would fit if I took out a medium laser. There we go. Alright, 3 days. It'll be faster. It won't be any more, well, a little bit more protected if you count the backs. Well, the oscillate monster. Nah, names are saved for C-bill payouts. Is straight damage better than stability damage? In my opinion, yes. Because stability damage is just going to make them unsteady for other people to shoot it. But if you're trying to build something that's just going to punch somebody, then you may want to run this way. We really don't need these 2 tons for the heat cooling, do we? Because we're 39 for 14 now. Oh god, we just don't need any of that. So if I come over here, I can add in the behemoth lower arm. And I'll pull this out. What does this give me? If I pull this out, I get a medium laser back. Sure, we'll go with 2 medium lasers. So the lower arm behemoth to give that additional accuracy. I would put on the B20 hand, but for some reason this Ostrich is not allowed to have hands. Put ECM in the CT? Yep. That's a good point out. Toss that right there. Make it a little less vulnerable. So we got the C3 Slave in order to increase the Lance Resolve and the sensor range, which is quite nice. We got the Guardian ECM to keep it protected, the Supercharger and the Mask to make it super fast. It's maximum armored, just about. It's got a nice big slinging arm that will hopefully hurt people quite badly, and all the machine guns that we're hoping to replace with coil smalls. We can get those working, then whoo-hoo, life's going to be an easy street.
Right. I'll get it.
Popeye. Yes, it is the Popeye mech. Alright, let's go see what sort of things we can find. Actually, no, we gotta check our barracks. We need to make sure that we check up on our pilots. Notice the Royal Ostrich has hands? Yep. The Royal Ostrich does indeed have hands. And yes, I should swap them. Otto, are you still here with us or did you disappear? Otto, if you are here, say something. Speak, Otto, and be heard. Because you're fully leveled up. So when we're making 5 knock KO. Otto, which skill would you like to go into? They are all available to you. Go nuts. XR is in a similar position soon. Yeah, XR is in the same position next time he levels up. Yeah, I really should swap the Royal Ostrich and the normal Ostrich, but I haven't yet. At some point, I will take the time to do that. Oh, Gray, you have also leveled up, so let me know where you want to go. Just so we can gotta give people what they want. Do we have a tactician? We have so many smattering of skills. Feel no need to slot fill any role, for everything is available and nothing is forbidden. Ooh, 3 melee defense. That's pretty fun. Oh my god, you're actually a really good pilot. Yeah, it's a 7 pilot 5 gunner. Hello, Synapsis. Welcome to stream. Someone should make a Decepticon account too. There's quite some interesting stuff. Queejibo also has leveled up, but he's not here, so.
Commander?
And Reldex has moved into tactics and can excel in other things as well. Mustario. So how do we become a pilot? Whenever I have more space in the ship, I just look over to see who's a subscriber on the list over here, and then I grab them. Well, who's talking as the subscriber chat. So if you have the blood spirit icon, we are going to open up the barracks a little bit more because we're going to be able to buy the last level of it. And once we hit that, then we just start rotating through dead people.
Yes, Commander.
Sprogue has leveled up. He's piloting tactics. And he did ask for tactical genius. Yeah, he's going to need more of that.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yes, Damon Ford, you are in this. In fact, you are in the brig, or at least you were in the brig, for fighting people. You're fighting friendly people. You're not allowed to do that. Them's the rules.
MechWarrior training complete.
So, Anakitos, I don't know if you're aware, but there is actually a Transformers Flashpoint where you can run into Optimus Prime. Give me all the piloting skills. Alright.
Standing by.
So Otto wants to be a pilot. What do you want your secondary to be, Otto? I can level you up there as well. You have a lot of experience stacked up. Holy crap. So Otto, you want to be piloting, and what else?
Commander?
I
Right
can make
here.
it happen. I am the... Synapsis. Oh, Synapsis. Yeah, you've leveled up as well, so let me know which direction you want to travel in. Wow, we're actually getting all of our people to level up today. Guts. Alright, so Otto wants to be a piloting Guts pilot.
Yes, Commander.
So piloting, Guts, and this will give you a threshold. This will give you a hit defense. There's another FP that has Grimlock? A Flashpoint? Yeah.
Training confirmed.
I'm just sitting here downloading the Matrix. Pretty much. Oh wow, Otto actually still has enough experience to grab Guts.
MechWarrior training complete.
Oh yeah, normally go for gunnery and tactics and attack. It's fine. Synapsis will grab gunnery. Grab that and we'll lock him in as a multi-target user. That's actually quite nice that we had so many people in chat today.
Yeah,
Swiss PDA has also leveled up, although he's not yet at a level where he can select his specialities.
New target acquired.
KOgre coming in with the subs again, dude. This is another 5 subs from KOgre. He granted gifts to us before, but thank you so much, man. I give you the entire army of Urbies that I can send in a single post. If you've got the Urbie, if you got the hard post Urbie emoticon, do make sure you spam it in chat right now. Show some love for KOgre for another 5 gifted subs, and welcome Ictdrin, or ICT-DRN, which is ICT is his airport, if I remember correctly. And then scroll up. Mech 1164. Oh wow, we've also got Omega Amga Levatran. Amga Lafran. OMGA Levatran. LVAs is a very interesting way to buy things. We also got Data King 1 and Bloody Doves in the chat apparently. Hiding, secretly coding, watching what it is we're doing. But Bloody, you are now subscribed. Bloody, for those who don't know, is actually the mod author of the mod that we're currently playing. So everybody, a little bit of love to Bloody as well. But also a ton of love to KOgre for all those gifted subs. This is the 10 gifted subs just today from KOgre. So thank you so much, man. I do very much appreciate it. You are the man. All right, so I think we got all of our pilots set and ready to go. Buddy getting himself lurking. He tried to do it in secret. He failed. They do not like us in this area of space, so I think it's time for us to march on. Show me the navigation. I think that was OM Galvatron. Oh, yes, that makes a lot more sense. Thank you. Thank you so much. What do we got over here? We've got Bourbon and Battle Mechs, which is we're a little bit light for that. Still want a little bit more firepower. And Mustario Warden, gifted by Udano. Thank you so much, guys. With all the gifting subs, see, we got so much love going on in this chat, and I love it so much. So much gifting and kindness to others. So, thank you so much, Orlando, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Mustario Warden. Thank you so much, and welcome to the crew officially now. You have your Blood Spirit icon. Use it well. Siege Rig. We got a lot of flashpoints up here. But we got to get away from lost space for a bit. Gotta take a trip. Show me a 3-skull planet so that we can travel. Mector. Mector is pretty good. But I kind of want to keep a little bit close to Turian space. What are you? 2.5? I could work with 2.5. 19 days. Oh, it's all the same. So we'll take the trip out there. I figured that I can give a sub once I go. Alright, we are going to head off and we're going to get ourselves, our Ostrock is built and ready to rock and roll. We'll get KOgre back in another 6 days and then we'll be on Mector to take a mission. To cause some havoc and some panic. As we meet up with the jump ship. You know, the fees that we must be paying in order to cover up 2 slots, although it's showing 4 slots, but this Invader jump ship is only supposed to have 3 docking collars. Just saying. I mean, you mean ready to Ostrock control? God, I don't even necessarily like Ostrocks, and they're becoming such a centerpiece in the company. It's kind of hilarious. And also kind of painful. Maybe I should rebuild the Ostrock onto the... Oh no, it doesn't have enough support hardpoints, I don't think so. But onto the Cataphract, which would be a nice increase in firepower. Because we need hands on this thing for the additional accuracy. It's almost 7, you're going to go for another hour? We probably won't go for another hour. But if there's a nice easy mission, we might grab something. If there's not, then no. Recovery, a capture base, and an assassinate. Assassinates take a while, but a corporate secrets, but it's 4 skull. Capture base at 2.5. Yeah, let's see if we can't sprint into the Turian Concordant. Good night, Greybeard. It varies every run. It does vary every run. Let's make sure we grab in our last mech, which will be the 2N, the Royal Griffin. Let's get KOgre back into his Royal Ostrock. And that'll throw Sprog. Oh, no. There we go. Bubba in the Royal Ostrock and Sprog can go in the Royal Griffin. For all the richness. Good night, Red Lizard. Get a blackjack if we can later go with 2 LB5s. 2 LB5s would be quite nice at a blackjack, not gonna lie. That way you can just shotgun your way to victory. Oh, you're saying goodbye to the ones leaving? Good night, all those who are leaving. Gonna call it a night. Well, thank you, Cool Cards, for hanging around with us. Hope you enjoyed your time spent here with us. A whole bunch of new people, thanks to the raid from Baradul. By the way, if you are from the raid with Baradul and you've been enjoying your time spent here with me, do hit that follow button so we know that you want to get notifications when we go live. And if you aren't really interested in hitting the follow button, but you are interested in just tracking what we're doing, we stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Our current stream schedule is on Wednesdays. We're playing BattleTech Advanced 3062, and in a couple of weeks we'll be deciding whether or not we start a new campaign with the new clan content that Bloody Doves is putting out, or if we go over to Rogue Tech or something different. On Fridays for this April, we're going to be playing Mech HQ, which is the classic tabletop BattleTech with the hexes and everything, and all the nitty-gritty rules and crazy, insane, in-depth strategy and tactics required. And oh god, can it be incredibly tense. And then on Saturdays, we're going to be playing Mountain Blade Bannerlord. All of this happening at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. We'd love to have you show up. Check down below. You'll notice several urban mechs, much like the one on my t-shirt. The one that says Lego, although you can't quite see that. They will take you to various places in our community, including our Discord, where you can hang out, chat with us, and have a good old-fashioned time. The YouTube, where all the VODs go up, and a clock that will let you know when everything's going on. Also, there's a little showcase that shows all this stuff. Oh my god, that was bright. Alrighty, we're going to drop in and cause a little bit of havoc. Test the setup worked well. Nice. That would basically be a, it's, god. It's, yeah, a mini rifleman. Got my eyes. Yep. We must find the facility, which unfortunately is on the opposite end of the map. Luckily, we brought a whole bunch of very quick mechs. This company is very nimble and fast, and I love it. Eventually, we'll have to start moving into more heavy, slow mechs, but until that happens, I'm loving the fact that we can just zip around at maximum speed. It's so much fun. Look at that speed. Look how far that Ostrock goes now. Mask and a supercharger, zip around. Is there a store to buy the RBT shirt? No, it's not. It was basically I wanted to get one, but there was a minimum order size of 4. So I gave away a few of them and I kept one. But I don't own the rights to the actual image itself. So it is actually part of the concept art from the plushie Irby. that was done for the Kickstarter. And I took that and I colored it in and I made a t-shirt out of it. Which I thought was pretty fun. But no, I can't sell it. At least I don't think I can. Maybe someday I will commission an artist to make a t-shirt, but our community is still pretty small, so we're just going to chug along as usual. How are we enjoying BTA? I'm enjoying it pretty decently. It's definitely better than vanilla, and I know that may seem like faint praise, but it does take a lot of vanilla concepts and improves on them greatly. It even has some more refined concepts that BattleTech eventually adopts, such as the way that the initiative banner works up here. In BattleTech, they got rid of it simply because there were 30 initiative phases, and on here they've got sort of a sliding setup now, so it shows the next 4 phases, but it sort of slides on down as you go through it, which is quite nice actually. Anyone know if Sprague has an Irby plushie? They haven't actually been sold yet, but I believe the answer to that question is no. God, look how fast it is. It's a 60-ton mech, and it's just zipping along like it's a VTOL. I love it.
That'll do for now.
Unfortunately, I accidentally bulwarked one of my mechs, but that'll be fine. We will ignore that and move on.
Moving to.
And plus, she has all of them. Sprague has an Irby bodybuilder by now. That would be hilarious.
Advancing.
Because of Sprague's virulent hatred for anything to do with that. Alright. How do we actually get there? Can I skip through these buildings? I have to knock them down. I think we can get through them.
Moving out.
Sensor data has been achieved. What do we got? Who cares? We'll find out and we'll blast through them. After all, the mech that is currently up close and personal with them is the perfect mech for the 1v1. And if I had been allowed to bring that against the big steel claw, that would have been hilarious. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to BTA doing their clan update, which I think is needed. The clan occupation patch, I think, is a major improvement to the game. Not that there's anything wrong with a mod, but I think that playing 3062 and not having clan tech seems a little weird. And I've seen his map, and his map looks lovely with the clan invasion routes. I have a dumb question. Do you know if BattleTech has ever been used in the BT universe as a phrase? Yes, there is a cartoon in universe called BattleTech, and it depicts a group of ragtag militiamen on a world beating up a Clan Jade Falcon commander who is completely stupid.
What do you want?
For those of you who don't know, in real life there was, like in the 1980s or 1990s, a cartoon of BattleTech made, and it's terrible. But it's so bad that the people who actually like run the lore for BattleTech incorporated it into the actual in-universe, and it's an in-universe cartoon that's used as propaganda. Picture Sprague and Isn't the one in universe the same as the one we have? Yup. Same cartoon. Forgot about this, having lived through 94 cartoon in real life. Yeah, I had not seen it until I think just a few years ago, and it's bad. But it's like one of those hilarious bad things. Okay, Ninetale's gonna manage to get itself somewhere. What do we got? It's a Clint. Oh no, it's the energy Clint. These are such good loot pinatas in Rogue Tech. Because you can get your hands on one. Oh, they're so good.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
More unknowns inbound. Starting to flood missiles my way. A little bit surprised that we didn't get as many evasive pips as we used to. Most cartoons from childhood were trash. This is true. A lot of our childhood memories do not live up to the hype. On the other hand, quite a few of them do as well. So, just designed as Tell Toys, they didn't do a very good job of that. I wonder if I'm actually in range with KOgre. This will be interesting to find out. Alright, the Royal Griffin is going to sprint on forward, still keeping at maximum speed. We do need to get in there close. After all, it's basically KOgre versus the world at this moment.
Okay.
Did you hit? You hit a 15%. Text from the Black Panther Legion has some choice words about the Green Birdie. Yep, he has made his beliefs well known about Clan Jade Turkey. Wow. This Clint is the most annoying son of a gun ever because he's gone up on top of a building where I can't shoot him.
I'm on the clock.
Hey Bubba, bring him down for me.
Let's make some bad decisions at high
High
speed.
speed. The BattleTech toys were up there with the StarCom and the US Space Force. Do me a favor, knock this building flat.
Well, let's hope they have insurance.
And down he goes. Little
Boy,
jerk.
I should call my realtor. Looks like the market just opened up.
No fighting on that one, Whiskets with the trash and the nuclear target. Wait, is he dead? Please tell me he's dead? No, he's on the ground. So he did trip. Oh, he'd lost his entire leg. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I did have mild hopes. Sprinting time! I'm just outside of range of being able to do that. Alright, I'll be able to punch you next turn. What are you? Who's my next victim? Oh, it's Hunchback 5M. Oh, that's scary. That's actually really scary. Blow his leg off, please.
All weapons, go.
Machine guns. You somehow managed to not kill this man. He's on the ground, totally vulnerable, and you didn't hit his leg like 3 times. Well, Ninja Turtles was trashed here. No, Ninja Turtles was good. Ninja Turtles was good. I remember very distinctly there was an episode where a scientist who had been merged from a fly, much like the show The Fly, attempted to send the Ninja Turtles like 5 seconds into the future. That way they would never actually be in a timeline to affect anything to do with them. Alright, good. The Clint's dead, so I don't have to worry about that. He also somehow managed to actually fire the machine guns. Yeah, that's a little bit weird, isn't it? Baxter Stuckman. Is that the name of the fly scientist, dude? Aha, you missed. Oh, wow, we have most... Yeah, I remember that episode. The Ninja Turtles was actually pretty good. I had several VHSs of them, actually. And this big box of secondhand Ninja Turtle toys that came from my cousin. And I played with them for hours, man. Lots of missiles, lots of pain. Still have a soft strong for even though being. Oh, Queechma is here! Why did I miss you coming in? Appears that the MG animation sound doesn't work on melee attacks. Yeah, which is weird considering it's part of vanilla that, you know, machine guns fire in melee. You would think that it would all operate, no problem.
You say so.
Actually, I muted my Discord alerts. Glad I pulled up Twitch again. Hello, SmokyMouth420. Welcome to the stream. And you returning gave the luck required in order to nail that Hunchback with a PPC. And that might prove decisive. Because he's got an AC-20. He was so scared that he totally missed us because you came. The TFS cartoon. The eye cancer? Oh. Yeah, by the name should be able to tell my favorite was as a kid. I'm Galvatron. Alright, so I really shouldn't have the Ostrock out here so aggressively. I am being foolish. But it's just so much fun. I can't help it. I'm going to slip in right over here. I'm going to turn these machine guns up to maximum fire, and then we're going to switch them all to the high explosive rounds, just to make sure that you fully witness the amount of pain that I can deal to you. Oh good, more people are here.
The area isn't clear. Eliminate hostiles and secure it.
I'm a little bit disappointed we didn't blow him up, but he is unsteady, which makes him an easy target for things like the Royal Ostrock, which from across the map will utilize their extended range at large lasers to precisely remove this shoulder. Observe. Precisely removed the shoulder and the building behind it. Darcy wanted you to fully witness his observational powers. Now, even though we have very considerably badly damaged that Hunchback, he is still incredibly dangerous because, as we all know, a Hunchback still punches for 94 damage. So we would like to avoid that.
Okay.
What do you got in the target? 50%, so let's improve that a bit. See if I can't push him over. I don't think I can. Yeah, it's a little bit too much for us to make up, but...
I hope
PPCs. One miss, one hit, and he's feeling a tad unsettled. Wait, is for to leave off him. The show names at the top of your head. It's not trash here. Biker mice from the... well, in that case, I very, very distinctly remember SWAT Cats. Although, I was a little bit older when I watched SWAT Cats, but SWAT Cats was amazing. The Radical Squadron, man. That was just the bomb. Also Tailspin. Yes, Tailspin was great. I remember when I was a kid, I couldn't figure out, because Scrooge McDuck played at the same time. So Scrooge McDuck, Gizmo, and Tailspin I thought were all in the same universe. Which I know that Gizmo and Scrooge McDuck are, but Tailspin always seemed a little bit weird to me because all the characters kind of looked somewhat similar. So, it's a lot of fun though. Flying the planes. Because Tailspin is actually like the Jungle Book, I believe.
If you say so.
Tailspin back in the day with the Rescue Raiders? Yes! Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Fire their weapons. Okay, apparently Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers was not a sufficient amount of inducement to hit with a PPC, but the missiles did a good job. Oh, it's a trebuchet. That's adorable. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose that arm. Yeah, there goes the arm.
This isn't looking too good.
I'm tired of the flaps and yes, Darkwing Duck. Don't shoot me, please. Actually, not Tarek. According to the creator, DuckTales and Darkwing Duck are not in the same universe. Really?
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
That's astonishing to me. Wow, you have just like shaken up my entire world, man.
Here we go.
That's why he can land in Darkwing. Alright, I think we're gonna dump another couple of precision strike PPCs into this Hunchback to make sure that he does not have an opportunity to harm my very damaged Ostrock. And he bailed out 4 parts to that Hunchback. Am I gonna have to build another Hunchback?
What do you want?
Give a target. He does not. Okay, he's gotta run into range then.
Let's make some bad decisions.
The sidekick for Darkwing Duck
at high speed.
is in DuckTales regularly? Yep. 2018 DuckTales has Darkwing tied into it. Well, it looks like that ended up getting thrown out. It's also a different gizmo too. What?
Receiving you.
The universe just not making sense today, apparently. I really, really want to hurt you, but in order to... Oh god, you're Centurion AH! I desperately need to hurt you in various painful ways, because oh my god. Break that arm, break that arm, break that arm, blow it up. Machine guns! Okay, took out the AC-20 ammo because KOgre is nobody's fool. He just took head-on 2 AC-20 mechs and beat them both, and his only casualty was an arm which I don't believe actually had anything in it. Meanwhile, the Cat of Nine Tails is still rushing around the corner. Oh, absolute beast mode out of that one. I can pour myself a drink with all these knowledge bombs being dropped. Yup. Your entire childhood cartoons has been completely rewritten. That was actually really painful. That was a good round of shooting.
Reporting heavy damage.
Because I wasn't moving, so basically everything hit. Sprug!
No.
Bring your Royal Griffin. Fly! Nope, not far enough. Okay, keep running. But soon you will fly. Probably jump him around that corner. No, Ether Brisk. Managing to set off that ammunition with the minus like 50% crit effect that ammunition implies. Can I see? I cannot. Alright, we'll just come around the corner.
For what it's worth.
Actually, can you knock down this building? You can.
Engaging.
Thank you. Sidelines are cleared.
That should do it.
Just sort of burn our way through until we can see everything.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
KOgre, can you actually get to him? No, not so much? Okay. Well, in that case, just keep running. We'll get him behind him. He's not going to know what hit him. Such speed and aggression and all the evasion in the world. Just knock the building down, overkill. Well, we wanted to see through the building so we could shoot at
On
him.
the clock. What do you
And
want?
so we decided that the most efficient way to do that was to fire large lasers into said building.
Let's make some bad decisions at high
Like this one.
speed. Well, let's hope they
We're opening up sightlines. It works, right? That's how we do this. I will kill this entire line of enemies. So far, it's been basically you.
The market just opened up.
Commander.
I mean, the moonshine has helped out a little bit, just to finish off the Clint's leg, but
Copy that,
so
Commander.
far, a lot of pain has been dealt. If only I had slightly better armor.
I'm picking up a new
Oh no,
like
reinforcements.
enemy reinforcements.
Just when I came in here to win 30-ton mech. Sprug,
Hey.
bring forth the Royal Griffin. Sprint at high speeds, with the lowest of drags. Alright, I want to make sure that I kill you. Oh, this isn't actually going to matter, is it? Alright, so unless I precision strike it,
I'll try.
it'll drop him down to the next emission phase, and that will not help because then he'll move next. But he's panic level critical, bailout pilot. I wonder why he's critical. Oh, he's shooting the Royal Griffin? He's got the Ostrock coming in right behind him and he's shooting the Royal Griffin.
Damage looks light, Commander.
And then he cooked himself. You idiot. KOgre, go finish off this fool. You absolute idiot.
Confirmed.
Death and destruction.
Attempting
Okay, decent damage on the machine guns. And there goes half the mech.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
So let's go finish him off. Forrester just headshotted, got a headshot bunch. Yeah, isn't that always enjoyable? When you run up to him and just smash. Oh, pilot, not the player. See, it's Sprogue who can fault the enemy for shooting him. Poor Sprogue. Alright, come on, Bubba. You're almost back into this fight. Spending a couple of turns sitting still at maximum range to use his large lasers did not quite work out. Talik, the Moonshine, who has really been sort of KOgre's faithful sidekick on this one. He just continues to follow up, mopping up after him. Yeah, blow up that shoulder, see if he's anything special. He is nothing special, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping that he would, you know, detonate. And Rekar, are you finally going to get in range? Rekar's finally here, finally in action. Staking urban renewal contracts. Yes, that's how that works. If your area of the city gets bombed during the contract, you get a new home. And down he goes. Yeah, he's not having a good day. Not at all. Alright, we got something on 8, which is a Locust, I assume. And Sprogue in the Royal Griffin. Sprogue will be able to rush up in here. Right like so.
Going as
He's
fast as I
concrete.
can.
He's concrete rebar. Senator, so blow this guy sky high. I have no interest in the trebuchet. There goes the trebuchet. 100% of the Turian garrison is downed.
Destroyed.
One salvageable part. Kind of to be expected. Pilot Campbell, because the mech was off. He overheated his mech, cooked himself, and then was unable to do anything about it afterwards.
What now?
Alright, Talik is going to sprint as fast as he can over here.
I'll try.
And then he's going to lay down the sensor lock. Because I might be in range of this 30-tonner, which I assume is a Locust.
Sisters,
Oh no, it's a
look
Javelin.
for-
Interesting. Okay, I got a 65-tonner coming as well. Jeez. The amount of force that we've got on display here. Yep, that's what I was assuming. That's what I was assuming we could do. That's why we sensor locked. Go for the punch. Overheating shuts off the auto eject. Sounds like bad. Well, if the mech is offline, you can't power the auto eject system. Alright, so the Javelin's been punched quite badly. Right, I will be right back, folks. I need to go answer this for just a second, but we will continue this mission in 2 moments. Don't go away. Alrighty, let's get back into this. So, where did Bubba? So we're just going to keep on charging it. Right, everybody to get back in on it. Because they have a 65 turn. I do kind of think he can handle it on his own. We're supposed to with a pulley stick. Why are we poking each other? Ejection seat equals rocket seat? Sort of. Generally what ends up happening is explosive bolts detonate the connections to it and it fires a rocket to boot you out. Although I believe some ejection seats were actually pneumatic. Which is kind of ridiculous when you stop to think about it. Because I gotta get a shovel. Yes, we're all gonna become contractors. Our Locust 20 tons? Yep. I was not thinking clearly. Alright, so we got a Centurion A9, which we'll probably just hop onto. But I am curious as to what that, Is this why cities are the best maps, man? I am curious as to what that 65 tonner was.
I hear.
Because I don't see it. Alright, Sprug, let's, oop, there he is. So he's over there. I actually don't want to engage him then. Because what we're going to do is I'm going to see if I can't knock down the building. Not a big drop, but it's still a drop. Get off one of your SRM6s just to keep the temperatures under control. That'll drop him down, cause a little bit of damage. Loses his evasion, takes the fall damage, and over he goes. I think we blew off a leg. Oh, like a stance. Or go already, come on to kill. Keep what you kill.
I'm on the clock. What do
You guys may not want to do that, since most of what you kill is in little tiny pieces. I think you're better off taking the salary. On death doesn't negate the initial kill, this is mine now. Alright. And it's really jumpy over there. I suppose it could be a quick draw, I just don't think that it is.
Hey.
Although no, quick draws are 60 tons, never mind, it can't be a quick draw. Moonshine, do you want to absolutely beat the ever-living crap out of him? You do 100 damage with your cannons. And you 84 accuracy. Sure, why not? Hello. Center torso.
Okay.
Center mass. And he's gone.
Target.
So I think I'm faster than there. Oh, my advice is to not buy real estate. Well, actually, no. Yeah, not buy any real estate in the cities until after we've been there. And then go nuts. That's just a move. The Ostrock can still sprint at speeds faster than the human mind can comprehend. Faster than the camera can handle, that's for sure. Control pair right to the stern. That's what he did. Rock and roll with the PPCs. Rock out with your PPCs out. And we'll bring in the Cat of Nine Tails. So once we get this thing modified, it should help it out. This is 65 tonner moving on 6. Where'd he go? He's still there. He dropped initiative. Okay, I'm going to preserve. Let's see what you want to do. Here he comes. He's an Ostsol. It is the bigger version of the Ostrock. An Ostsol. And now danger. So, he's basically a mini Zeus. Streak Ezra 4, 2 Streak Ezra 4, medium pulse in the RM20. Let's go bring him back down to Earth then. Reserve. Bring up Radgar, who can basically only handle a single round of shooting before, you know, the whole thing falls apart. That's 60, that's 80, that's 60. In order to knock this guy completely down, I have to clear out like 3 buildings. Hi. I'm not going to shoot you. So that's going to require 80. That one's 60, so that's the medium lasers. That one's 80, so that'll be the PPC, and that one's 60 as well. The Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Charlie. If this works, this will knock out 3 buildings in 1 round of shooting. Store doesn't have hands? Yeah, it's got big missile boxes. Okay, 1 building down. Oh no, I'm 5 damage short on knocking this building down. We came close. What is Saturday's stream? Saturday's stream is going to be Mountain Blade Bannerlord.
What now?
Now you're going to rush up here.
Advancing, I guess.
And you're going to multi-target as well. Oh no, you don't have multi-target, never mind. I'm going to bring him down to Earth. I know, it's a lot of firepower to invest in that, but the instability is just huge. I can knock him over. Is Mountain Blade multiplayer or co-op? I think you can multiplayer. I know the previous version of Mountain Blade that I played, you could multiplayer it. But it might not be ready just yet. Alright, let's get the Royal Griffin on in there. Yeah, you're just going to shoot him with missiles because I think you might actually be able to knock him over. You'll come close, that's for sure. Single player auto? Alright. So there's no multiplayer mode yet with it? I thought there was. Okay, so 1 more round of punching ought to knock this off. We're right on over. Bubba can't actually contribute to that because Bubba does not deal any stability damage whatsoever. Because lasers in this version of the game, much like vanilla, do not actually deal stability damage. Unlike in Rogue Tech where they do. Booch! And now the machine guns. And over he goes. Are you sure you really want to fight me? I would suggest not being in the mech anymore. Alright, now Bubba will run up with his call shot. I think he has call shot mastery. This guy. Yeah, certainly got him down to the ground. Headshots 11%, 96% accuracy. Structure exposed. Now, buddy, do you really want to be in the mech? Who's moving on 6? Oh, there's still somebody left. I didn't even notice that. Do we know where you are? I mean, you shot at me, so theoretically I should know where you are. Oh, it's the 50-tonner. Right, okay. I'm going to guess another Centurion just because that seems to be reasonable. I'm going to reserve because I want Bubba to make the next shot
I'm on the clock. What do you
with
want?
more called shot mastery. Behold my laser light show. 36 more damage. Can I kill his head with that? I can. Come on, just give me the head without blowing up anything else on the mech.
Coming right up.
No!
I'm legally obligated to inform
Only
you
4
of your
salvageable parts. I could have gotten the whole thing. How do you bet the overpass must be a player?
Hey,
That's exactly what we're dealing with here. Let's go say hi.
if you say so.
I haven't even know what ILL sounds back. So it wasn't Centurion, as I suspected. And I'm just gonna double that.
Say so.
And there goes his right arm, which took his cannon with it. So now he's got 2 medium lasers and an LRM-10. That's not gonna get him very far. KOgre, are you in range? Oh, sadly, KOgre is not in range. So close to it, but not quite. Apparently he's being blocked by a building.
Roger that.
Get on over there, make him hurt. The vanilla living legend sounds like? Oh, okay. So more machine guns and lasers. If I were him, I would not be in the mech.
Hey,
I think I've said that before, and I really need to stop saying that. So let's just start positioning the Royal Griffin to be able to claim base as soon as this is all over.
jump jet.
Then start to look. I don't know.
Commander?
And Rekar, unfortunately, not really participating that much in this battle. Then again, the Cataphract needs a massive overhaul. Like, it's currently a vanilla CTF-1X, which is not good. Alright, he's going to back up a little bit. He's going to fire his medium lasers. And his missiles. I mean, you may as well panic fire everything you've got into KOgre at this point. He's just going to keep coming at you like the monster that he is.
I'm here.
Skarsbrog is going to jump on over here. Claim base. It's mine. And now KOgre.
Awaiting orders.
Apparently still unable to get a melee attack. Are you kidding me? Well, I guess if you want to die to 1,000 machine gun bullets, I can oblige you. Just feels to be a little bit rude, man. Would have figured you just like died out of some sort of moral obligation. I was hoping to have this mission done by this turn, but that's not going to happen.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Because he's just going to survive a little bit longer. Unfortunately, for all its nimbleness and interestingness, Moonshine is actually not all that capable of securing, of like, brute force killing things on his own. Solid mech, don't get me wrong, but brute force killing on his own? Not really designed for it.
I may regret this.
These buildings are in the way. I thought there was a ledge here, wasn't there? No, I guess it was the buildings. Oh well. PPCs.
Targeting. Pronounced strike.
And there goes his right torso entirely.
Better
Unfortunately, his
faster.
ammunition didn't completely go up in smoke, which would have finished him off entirely. Cataphract, gonna circle around.
10-4.
Death the machine gun polish is just embarrassing. The machine guns are quite impressive, are they not? Alright, back up to him. Let's see what he's gonna do with it. Yeah, he's not got anything.
No. Guess I'll vent
It's
some
all
people
over,
away.
buddy. Did you seriously put your back to Talik? Is he trying to run away?
Okay, let's go.
I think he's trying to run away. Let's discourage that.
Right. Maybe things are
Yeah,
looking
Pat,
up.
you're the only one left. He's panic level critical. Alright, bring in KOgre. Let's bring Death Incarnate on top of him. Just sort of rain machine guns. It's like the Vanilla Marauder used to rock with 3 UAC2s. Why would you do that? And he's gone.
Mech destroyed.
To be fair, I built a champion that had 3 UAC2s as well. Good strategy, Centurion, if you can't see them, they can't see you. The 3 UAC2 build, it actually works out. The Dragon, I think, is the stereotypical version to build it on. But I built it on a champion because I'm like, hey, it's similar tonnage. I can make this work. But the dragon definitely, because what you can do with the dragon is you can do the dragon dab, where you turn your cockpit all the way to the one side and you look to the side and you have the arm reach forward and look over, and you can completely protect the arm as you walk across. Dragons are tanky as all hell anyway, so it actually works out pretty decently. You can rack up huge damage numbers. If you're accurate, you can rack up good damage numbers too. Alright, so not too terrible of a mission grabbed. 86,000. Let's see what we can nab off of this one. Of course, the Ostrock has lost a shoulder, which it's all basic stuff, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like he lost the special one that we put on him. There's the 4 Ostwar parts. They're kind of useless to me, aren't they? Because I don't have any Ostwar parts currently sitting in hangar. They're the most expensive thing, though. I'll grab them. 4 Ostwar part. There is an ERPPC. No, I'm not that interested in it. Whole ton of mech parts that we get to sell, and the pulse lasers. Not the pulse lasers are all that useful. The Ilmarada had some insane call shot bonus, and the UX get the most chances to cap heads. Oh, you mean in? I see what you're saying. Rando shoot 294 bits. Thank you, my man. Your reward this stream. Thank you. I do appreciate it. It'll live a love your way. Thank you for the bits. You are currently #1, I believe, in bits. Congratulations. Yes, with 396 bits. Awesomeness. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of parts of an Ostwar. I doubt we're going to run into an Ostwar. I may end up selling it just so I can get the final level of the barracks pod so I can start getting more of the subscriber pilots currently loaded up and ready. So if you do reroll, anyone hope Terra will build a Lyran Scout Lance? It's always a goal to eventually build just a massively ridiculous Scout Lance, yes. 5 days away from a financial report. We are doing fine. All things seem to be going absolutely working. Ultimatama. Thank you for the subscription, man. Do appreciate it. Welcome. Subscribe with the Twitch Prime. Get a little love for Ultimatama for coming in here and joining us on this fine, awesome adventure. I appreciate it always. Support like this, guys, really helps out the channel. And so does just sharing the word around. So we are going to probably bring things to a bit of a close here today. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to quickly check to see if anybody is currently playing so that we can go raid them in order to sort of pass it on. I know it's not going to be the 120-man raid that Barradul sent to us, but little bits over to other people who definitely deserve it. So we're going to go see who's currently playing BattleTech right now to pass it along. Yes, I do need to say bye to the YouTube people. So for the YouTube people, oh wow, we to other people. My voice is terrible. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Tarek. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see a notification every single time we listen to these videos. Press that little bell icon. Leave a comment and we'll see you all in the next episode.